Yo, what's up, family? She got Mr. Transaction Engineer, baby. Been buying and selling real estate for 4,000 years. Yes, 4,000 years. I've been buying and selling houses. Excuse me, guys. By the way, thank you for joining my channel. Coming to my channel tonight. You're so kind. You're so kind. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you coming to my channel because it's the best channel on earth, baby. The best channel. You coming to see your boy, Mr. Transaction Engineer. I've been buying and selling properties since 2004. I can't believe it, man. But I still love the business. I'm still in love with the business. I still do this business every day. I'm so addicted, man. So addicted. I could say definitely is my passion. When I got started doing real estate, right, I didn't know it was going to turn out to be my passion. I grew up doing real estate. Well, not doing real estate. I grew up working on real estate. So my dad, he's a general contractor. So he used to go around fixing properties. Then I noticed he used to fix other people's properties. One thing I noticed, because I used to hate doing the work, doing the construction work. Man, I was a young teenager, man, 14, 15. My friends, they going playing for the summer, going to summer camp and stuff. Man, I got to go to work and work on some houses. I was getting paid, so I was happy with that because I always like making money. So I was getting paid, but man, I noticed the guy he was working for, he didn't come to work. He didn't pick up a hammer. He didn't do anything like that, man. All he did is pull up in his nice truck, his nice vehicle. Hey, make sure the work being done. Guess what? And he off to the next property. So I noticed that. Then I noticed, my dad, he was happy with the checks he was making because he was a general contractor. So he probably, I don't know what he make. I don't know what he made per deal, but he was happy. That's all I know. He was happy. But the other guy was balling. I'm going to keep it 1,000. The other guy was balling. He was balling. Let me turn the lights on. The other guy was balling, right? So I was like, man, hey, I need to check that out. Then I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, man. Oh, my God. That book there is amazing. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. One of my mentors here, boss. Boss! Boss alert. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Man, you got to get it. Get it on the Audible. There's no excuses now because you can listen to it. So put it on your Audible. That's an app that you can download on your phone. You pay every month, get books. No excuses now. If you don't want to sit down and be disciplined to read or you got a busy lifestyle, then get the Audible, man. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, change your life. And it basically, he talked about his rich dad, which was an investor, his friend, his best friend dad. He talked about his poor dad, which was his dad, which was a professor at a college and stuff. And his dad, which was the professor, always told him go to school, get a good job, get a degree. But his rich dad always said invest in real estate. Well, when both of them got in their 60s and 70s, his friend dad, which was the rich dad, owned a lot of Hawaii, man, like a big part of Hawaii, and he was balling. While the poor dad, which his dad, was depending on social security and all of that stuff, man. So it was a real eye opener. But I always felt like that anyway. Excuse me, y'all. You're gonna hear a little ice. Sorry about that. Yeah. So guys, what is a transaction engineer? Basically, let me get some good sunlight here. I'm trying to get my camera skills up, baby. You see, I got my plants, man. I'm in love with plants. I water them every day, baby. Good oxygen too. Got some more right here. Oh, one thing, look, I'm big on that health too, man. Big on that health. Look, you see these guns? Let you see these guns up close now. I don't play. I'm big on the alkaline water. Alkaline water, man, does the body good. Does the body good, baby. Had that chest jumping like that. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Guys, back to the money. Give y'all a little humor so you won't have no boring. I'm not a boring teacher. I like to get lit. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. ATL, baby. Sorry, fans, y'all better win us one day. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Shout out to the Braves too, baby, and the soccer team. But we got some hitters now. Them Falcons ain't hitting on a mother. They ain't hitting on nothing. But hey, don't talk about the Falcons. We get real personal, especially for you New Orleans Saint fan. Boy, we don't like y'all. But guys, serious business. What's a transaction engineer? Excuse me. Transaction engineer is somebody that could turn a deal that you think is not a deal into a deal, baby. Into a deal. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So I had what's called a subject to masterclass, right? Where I train people how to buy property subject to the existing mortgage. So one of the students was able to get the pre-foreclosure stop. And man, that's a blessing, man. It's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation when you can help somebody, man, that's in trouble, that really needs you. Make it a win-win situation. We offer credit repair too now. We got a 5 credit repair service, man. They awesome. Awesome. So back to the money. So one of my students, right, in the Subject to Masterclass. See, when you're in the Subject to Masterclass, we partner with you on deals, baby. We get this money. We get this money. Like my boy Cone, get that money. So he bought like a back to the student deal. So the foreclosure sale date was like in 5 days. He was able to call the bank, get the sale date stopped, get the foreclosure stopped, right? Boom. Let me tell you about the beauty of this deal. And you got to be a transaction engineer to figure this out. Okay, the property worth about 1.2 million. Shout out to Maurice too, who brought this deal. Hey, we're gonna bust this one open, baby. The house worth about 1.2 million, right? But check this out. Got a first mortgage of about 300,000, right? First mortgage of 300,000. Let's say 350. 400,000. Oh, I think the championship on tonight, man. Let me hurry up and get off here, y'all. Look, I gotta get this one over with, y'all. Don't take it personal. I just realized the championship game on tonight. But let me get to the money real quick. So the first mortgage, right, 350,000. Let's say 350. He got a second mortgage, a big second mortgage lien from a business failure. 652, like 650, 700. So let's just round it off to 700. 700 and 350. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a meal, right? The seller behind on payment is 120,000. What else? So that's the deal. So it looks like it's not a deal, right? But this how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go in and short sell the second mortgage, because one thing about it, when the first mortgage is behind, man, I gotta get me a stand, y'all. I got me one somewhere. But I did a spare moment video. I just felt like I felt inspirational, so I said, let me get on it. Give you some game tonight. Give you some free game, baby. So when when the first mortgage is behind, the first mortgage control everything. The first mortgage is a big dog. Pass this, tag one of your friends on this, because I'm finna give you some sauce, baby. I'm getting ready to give you some sauce. But you gotta be a transaction engineer to close it out. First mortgage is behind 120,000, right? 120,000. Let me write these numbers down. I'm gonna show you too. I don't have a whiteboard behind me, but today, this is the whiteboard. First mortgage. Yeah, I want you to really get this. I love these type of deals. Y'all got any of these big ones like that, bring them to your boy, Mr. Transaction. We're going to break bread. Them little ones, they okay. But I need some big ones, man. Them big checks, it take the same amount of energy. Them big checks just feel good. Oh, make you feel good when you bust one for 100,000, 50,000, 200,000. It make you feel good all over, man. Give me a thumbs up if you feel good tonight. Give me a thumbs up, man. Let me see a thumbs up. I ain't gonna go to the next part. Let me see it. All right. Back to the money. First mortgage, 350,000. I love these deals, y'all. Please bring them if you got some. Second mortgage, 650,000. 650 big ones, baby. This is from a business failure, so this is a lien from a company. Now, why is this deal? And it's worth about between 1 million and 2 million, the value. After repair value, we'll say 1 million to 1.2 million. And plus it needs some repairs. And then these bigger properties is not cheap. Keep that in mind. So this is the numbers, right? First mortgage, 350,000. Second mortgage, 650. And the R is between 1 and 2 million. 1 and 1.2 million. Hey, I'm writing a little fast. You gotta work with me, baby. Work with me. Work with me. I hope you can see it. All right, check it out. Like my uncle say, check and dig. So let's add that up. That's 650. Oh, keep in mind it's behind 120,000. But that includes that first mortgage payoff of 350,000. But keep in mind they behind 120,000. So we're gonna bless this homeowner by taking care of all of this. All right, so let's add that up. 650 plus 350 is what? 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look like a milli, baby. It looks like a milli. So $1 million of debt. $1 million of debt, and this seller going crazy. He's stressed out, man. I mean, imagine, man, being $1 million in debt. Some people are like, man, I wouldn't get in that debt. Hey, man, $50,000 worth of debt, $100,000 worth of debt, it's all debt, especially if you're not making no money from it. If it's just some bad, if you're not generating no cash flow from it, it's all bad debt. So you got some good debt. Hey, you got $2-3 million worth of debt, and you making some couple of racks, couple thousands a month. Hey, you blessed, baby. You blessed. You blessed. So back to the money. Why is this a good deal, Mr. Transaction? This 650. By being a short sale expert, when short sale hit, like I said, I started in 04. We had to change gears. When the market crashed, we had to change gears. Everybody ran. Only the strong survived. I stayed in, man, and we got into short sales in 2008, baby. As soon as it crashed, we jumped straight in. You got to change with the times, baby, or get left behind. You stay trying to do some doggone, because wholesaling had dried up and rehabbing had stopped because the market was going down. So how you going to make money? So people were running, man. Builders were killing themselves, man. God bless them. Listen, man, y'all hear me now. Don't kill yourself about no freaking money. I don't give a crap. Do not kill yourself about no money. You can always get it back. You can always get it back. You can't get your life back, man. Don't go out like a sucker. All right, back to the money. Somebody need to hear that. Tighten up. All right, back to the money. Why is this a good deal? It's $1 million worth of debt, right? I'm gonna get that 650,000, and I'm gonna make this second mortgage an offer. I like to try 'em, man. I like to negotiate, so I'm gonna say 30,000. 30,000 from 650 to 30,000, Mr. Transaction Engineer. Are you crazy? Yeah. Yeah. One thing about it, this is what Mr. Transaction Engineer know from doing over 300 short sales, and we got another one. I don't do much of them right now because it ain't the time for it. We got one in the pipeline. So, but anyway, I'm gonna offer this $650,000 second mortgage, $30,000. Why? Because during the foreclosure process, if this property go to foreclosure, the second mortgage don't get anything. All liens get wiped away, except taxes. Taxes and that first mortgage. First mortgage foreclosed, everything out the door, baby. Wipe everything off. Second mortgage gets nothing. Nothing. So wouldn't you rather get something than nothing? Because all they gotta do, they see you give them 30,000. That's just a starting point from 650,000. Now I'm not giving them no more than 20%. I'll negotiate up to 20%, but I'm starting at 5% just on a GP. So some people say, why do you start at 5%? Because I want to. I got a trial. 5%. So I go at 5%. We usually settle at about 10% or go at about 20, but don't go, well, it depends. It's 650,000. What if you went 30%? Still not a bad deal. Because you can go in here, do a light renovation and resell it for that million, that million to the one million and two. Let me show you these numbers. Let me show you these numbers. Why this deal is so awesome. So remember, we got $1 million, 350 first, second mortgage 650. That's a million. This first mortgage, once. Now we're gonna go to the second and show them proof that this first mortgage is in trouble. That's our negotiating power. Yeah, yeah. Bet your favorite real estate guy you look at on here didn't tell you that. He playing, man. He just know one way how to do real estate, baby. We got all the juice over here, baby. We got all the juice. So the first the first 350,000, right? I'm gonna be modest and say we get the second mortgage. Say, hey, we'll release the lien. Now they ain't gonna wipe it totally away. Not gonna be scot free, but they'll say we will release the lien. They got to give you a lien release in writing. They got to say in writing we will take $70,000 to release this lien off this property. So let's say they say, hey, Eddie, I'll take $70,000. We'll release the lien off of the house, so we'll get something. Because remember, if it goes to foreclosure, they get nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Man, it's 20 minutes in, baby. I'm trying not to keep y'all that long. I know people got short attention span these days, but I go live a lot on my channel. Like, subscribe, man, for more free information. You won't get this sauce anywhere else, baby. You won't get it nowhere else. But let's go get back to the money. First mortgage, $350,000. They say, Eddie, I will release the lien for $70,000. So we're at. Let me write these numbers. Let me show you where we at. Where we at now, because you got the knowledge to short sell that second mortgage and create equity, baby. That's how you create equity. But it's better if you got two mortgages from two different banks. They give you leverage, and if the first is behind on payments, they give you a lot of leverage. So now we're at $420,000. $420,000 for a house is worth $1 million to $1.2 million. Keep that in mind.